Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Everyone, and welcome to the Dice Will Roll Halloween special, where we ask the hard questions like, if zombies want to eat your brains, and vampires want to suck your blood, what does a mummy want? Welcome everyone to this single spookiest session of the year. You guys ready to shit your pants clean off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am.
So, as always, welcome. I don't know if anyone knows this by now, but I take Halloween very seriously. It's practically a spiritual holiday for me. I watch movies, I'm eating popcorn, I'm forcing Dave to indulge in horror, even though he's like, please don't make me do this, I can't take it anymore. Don't matter, we're watching more.
Dave, blink twice if you need help.
It's okay because I can say no.
Just yesterday we were watching one of the movie that gave me nightmares the most when I was a kid, Ghostbusters.
Really?
Yeah, no, that dog scared the hell out of me, bro. But today we have something very special because this Halloween I have spent a frankly manic amount of time throwing together a book called The Folio of Fear. And this is a adventure, which you can get on Pathfinder Infinite for a reasonable price of $10, where it is 20 individual horror movies for you and your table. For example, maybe you'd like to play Bump in the Night, where your party is invited to investigate a mysterious haunting affecting a family, only to find out it is something far worse than a ghost that has latched onto this farm. There's the Tomb of Tangalmas, where adventurers are hired to go into a dungeon that is lost time and potentially has some great archaeological insight into the ancient past that would better be forgotten. Or, heaven forbid, it might be the cure for sleeping, an adventure where an entire city has fallen into a coma. And the local sanatorium is doing their best to take care of the patients, but they need the adventurers' help because they, too, are falling asleep. But today, after I presented many of these horror movies to my players, we have come together to play the Level 16 adventure, Skin Deep, a gothic horror romp with a very malicious twist. So we are debuting as well a brand new party, which we will hopefully use in future horror adventures. Not necessarily like anytime soon, but every Halloween I like to do a horror one-shot. It'd be handy to have one group I can go back and be like, okay, and torment. So consider this your introduction to the Heralds of Horror. Adventurers, are you prepared to face your fears?
Maybe.
Give me that gothic horror, bitch.
Oh, I'm scared.
That was, by the way, a completely real laugh. I actually shocked myself with that.
Pretty good.
Something's wrong with me. Are we ready, everyone?
I'm just excited, bro.
I'm so excited.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, 4 figures slump down a road in the countryside of Ustalav. Rain is pelting down on them, and in the distance, lightning illuminates the sky. It is dark and honestly rather stormy. Certainly no weather for heroes to be out on the road. And yet in the distance, perhaps they will find their refuge. Atop a hill is the castle of what appears to be the local noble, the aristocrat who rules these lands. It would likely be wise for you to all request to stay the night. Otherwise, you'll be out here in the storm. And while it's all right now, you do see that lightning slowly coming closer, and fewer seconds between the thunder and the storm. As we see these 4 figures, 3 brave adventurers and 1 hulking monstrosity lumbering behind them, feet squelching in the mud. I think I'd like to go around and ask each of you to tell me a little bit about yourselves. We start at the front of the pack. A half-elven man with an unusual weapon walks along, his hair blowing in the wind. Luna, can you tell us a little bit about the adventurer known as Elion Vildian Lorimer?
So, this is actually a legacy character from our first campaign as a group when we did Carrion Crown. This is my character Arthur's adopted son, Elion, Leo for short. Ellie, if you're a family member and want to embarrass him. He is sort of a bit of an alchemical wizard like his mother, but very much is taken by mechanics and robotics in general, which is pointed at the unusual weapon. He has a gun sword. He looks very charismatic. I can't say that he actually is. Very confident smile, very sharp eyes. Almost always seen tinkering with something, whether it's a new alchemical bomb, new alchemical formula, or new ammunition to likely test on his enemies.
Wonderful. And then we move to his left. Another man, this one a little hairier, with one blue eye, one green eye, both looking warily at the sky and confirming the lunar phase. A safe one for now. David, can you tell me a bit about Theo Nicolay?
Theo Nicolay is a werewolf, and that's not a secret. He's a barbarian. When he was like 16, there was a pretty intense werewolf attack in his village. A lot of people got hurt, including him. He was able to fight it off, not without getting cursed, unfortunately, after which he was like, I think I gotta get out of here. I'm sorry. And he left. He needed to see things and do things. So he was like, I'm a werewolf. What does that mean for me? And he's just been traveling ever since until he met the other 2, and then he's been traveling with them.
Trans man, allegory, also actual trans man.
I need you to know that I am literally never going to play as this person.
So, yeah. And I also just want to point out while I can, you are not just a barbarian, you are an animal barbarian beastkin with the werewolf archetype. You're
This is
triple
true.
moon, bro.
I thought it was funny. He worships Desna. I hope that's not a surprise.
Something for him and Elion to bond over.
Literally.
2 followers of Desna. Which is not the deity of the last figure here. Certainly not.
No.
And standing to the side is a more frazzled-looking figure, perhaps. Their hair is wild, almost as wild as their eyes and their smile as they walk. Ritz, can you tell us a little bit about Cyril Davies?
Cyril Davies is an inventor. He is from Lepidstadt in Ustalav, and currently he is a doctor there. Well, I guess not currently because he is traveling at the moment for his own reasons, but Cyril is the Lepidstadt surgeon archetype. And visually, it's pretty easy to tell this guy's a fucking quack doctor.
I disagree. He knows his medicine. It's just...
Oh, he knows his medicine. But what I think looking at the previously mentioned hulking figure with the group, you can see that it's not just surgery that he's into. Cyril is quite obsessed with the next form of life, which to him has to do with electricity. And all of his studies include research into reanimation using electricity. And often he is using his own inventions in surgeries, which is why he almost was kicked out of the University of Lepidstadt. But after learning...
Too radical even for those monsters.
Yeah.
God.
So,
Love you, Lepidstadt, you fucking
love
place.
you, Lepidstadt. He loves his home city. Definitely helped that he is the son of a current politician.
So what's with the ting? What is that ting?
Oh, that's Creature.
Cool. His name is spelled Kreacher, I'm seeing.
Yes.
Can you describe his appearance? Because it's funny as hell.
It is funny as hell. Creature is, again, a fucking hulking figure. This is a brick shithouse of a thing. I would not go as far to say as Creature as a person. Creature is Cyril's construct, and over Creature's head is a potato sack with a happy-looking smile painted over it.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't quite.
Now, when you say
prettiest.
construct, we have to clarify he is not made of metal.
Oh no,
Not externally, at least.
no. Internally, there is metal inside of him, but mostly that's man meat.
Yeah. I mean, the token you have given me, I need to point out, is the tank from Left 4 Dead, except you put a potato sack over his head, which I think is something beautiful.
Yeah. It's something big for Cyril. Something Cyril is very big on is ethical reanimation. And I won't go any further on that at all.
He's not undead.
He's not undead.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It doesn't count as necromancy, even though necromancy can also be done ethically, as his mother would say.
If it were necromancy, that would be okay, but it isn't. So
So it's double okay. So you don't have to fucking worry about it. Don't think further.
Well, Heralds of Horror, so called because it seems that wherever you go, horror seems to follow. Cyril, Elion, and Teo, as the three of you walk towards this castle, hoping that you might get some respite, some shelter from the storm. How are you all doing? What do you say to one another?
Absolutely killer out here. Best that we get inside quickly so nothing rusts, right?
Please, nothing rusting. I just cleaned this.
I'm honestly more worried about getting sick than rust, but I don't really carry metal, so... It's a pretty looking castle, at least. Can't complain about our luck there.
At least it seems trustworthy.
As trustworthy as a big castle in Ustalav can be, I suppose.
Incredibly.
I don't know, but we can have an open mind.
That is what's best in life. Shut up.
Slay.
You know, the strange thing is, I never taught him to say that.
Wait, you didn't grade him with the ability to speak?
Absolutely not.
You know what? Sure, that's fine. You made a huge flesh monster and didn't design it with the ability to communicate. That's normal.
Oh well, if you're willing to overlook it, I am.
Sure.
That's fine.
I guess no time like the present. Let's just head inside before we get too soaked.
Okay. Well, you are basically getting up to the door now. Two big, dark oak doors sit in front of you. Who's knocking?
Cyril would be happy to knock.
Okay. Cyril, you give a quick clack, clack, clack. and a few moments later, the door creaks open, and you see, almost silhouetted by the light inside, a face peeking out at you all. A middle-aged woman, her hair tied into a bun, and she's very well dressed. She kind of like squints at you she looks up at Creature and then back at you, Tree, very warily. And she kind of says, "Can I help you?"
Hello. Good evening. We were perhaps seeking refuge tonight. Would that be something you could provide for us?
She kind of like inhales a little bit, glancing up again at the creature, before she kind of like says, I'm very sorry. We're hosting a private event tonight. It really would probably be best to seek shelter elsewhere tonight.
Well, we shan't intrude. It's just...
Thank you.
Would you turn us away? We don't have to be seen.
Yes, actually, I would. Good evening. And she's like about to close the door when you hear a, "Mitterel, darling, what's going on out there? Do we have visitors?" Oh! And a figure comes to the door, kind of like almost pushing her out of the way a little bit. It is very obviously a nobleman of some sort. Mm-hmm. He is dressed in finery, lovely blonde hair, golden eyes, I mean completely golden, with sacred script across his forehead. This is obviously an Empyrean. Mm-hmm. And he kind of looks around and he's like, "Well, hello! Wait, give me a moment. Aren't you? Don't tell me. Are you the Heralds of Horror?"
That is what they've been calling us, yes.
Oh, I heard of your work down in, with the Symptomacti, the disruption of the portal sting. Oh, it was all anyone could gossip about recently. Oh, come in. What brings you here? And he kind of like pushes the poor Majordomo aside, who sighs heavily.
Cyril gives her a smile.
She bows her head. Come in. Oh, I must introduce you to everyone. Oh, this is fantastic. My name is Sir Lanidor Silla, and of course you would be Theo Nicolai, Elion Vildale Lorimer, and Cyril Davies, and Beast, was it?
Creature, actually, but truly.
Creature, yes. Oh, marvelous. Come in. Out of the rain.
Don't mind if I do. I love this guy.
As they go through the door, Elion gives the lady a very apologetic smile.
I think Theo, when he walks by, he looks apologetic. He's like, he mouths, "I'm sorry."
She seems quietly annoyed, but she can't do anything about it. And this Scylla guy, he kind of says, "Oh, 1 second, let me..." And he finishes his wine before, like, waving a hand and prestidigitating the rain off you all. Much better, isn't it? Well, welcome to Castle Angog. What a night for you all to show up, eh?
Wasn't in our plans.
Oh, well then you are truly destined to be here tonight. Although I hope that doesn't mean there's going to be any horrors that you herald.
Well, it's definitely not something we intend on doing.
It involuntarily follows us, so be on the lookout, I guess.
I'll keep my eyes peeled just in case. Now, and he sips his wine some more. He's very obviously quite wine drunk.
Perfect.
So, let me see. My. Yes, well, before you ask, this isn't my castle, no. Well, maybe we'll see how tonight goes.
Is it not your castle?
No. My castle, it's a much more humble little affair downriver from here. This is, or was, the castle of Lord Angog. Oh, before he died so tragically recently.
Did he?
Yes. He was, I was one of his vassals. See, I rented land from him. And in exchange, he provided an army for me to use if I was ever invaded, but, aside from all that unpleasantness with the whispering tyrant and all that, we've not much to worry about, but, well, here we are. And tonight, tonight is the will reading. You're just in time for a night of, how shall we say, interesting twists and turns, I'm sure.
Ooh, isn't that spectacular?
And as Scylla walks, he kind of comes past this massive painting on the wall of an elven man with just absolutely beautiful silver hair looking down at you all kind of like quietly. He says, yes, Lord Engog. He was born in Kyonin in the 3900s. Gentleman, scholar, and a knight. He fought in many military campaigns for many nations. Over the first few hundred years of his life. He was given a land and title here in Ustalav, and this was where he ruled from. And, he was, all in all, a very good man. Graceful and beautiful beyond words. Died only 2 weeks ago now at the age of 764.
Oh, too soon.
Much too soon. But I'm sure even his subjects, as it were, the serfs who live on his land and farm, they will miss him. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't, am I right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose someone has to replace him, and that's where things get juicy.
Oh.
Juicy?
Well, you didn't hear this from me, he says, sipping at the wine. There's an unexpected guest tonight. A very unexpected guest. Because obviously I'm here. Because I'm, his largest vassal. But also two of his other vassals are here. Darmile Stonetide, Enzor Lumantis. And his own advisor, Matthias Silverbrett, is here too. But you'll never guess who's shown up. And honestly, I don't know if you should have, but Yarin Engoson, a.k.a. Engog's bastard son.
Oh.
He's an Iovarin, like yourself, Sir Elion, a half-elf. He was sired some 40 years ago or so, but Engog obviously never took a wife. They never had much contact, Yarin Engoson and himself, and from what I understand, their relationship was actually very poor. So why that man bothered to show up? Well, it's anyone's guess. Maybe he thinks he'll get something. Can you imagine if he did? If he was the one to inherit this place? I know he has the blood, but he does not, I'll tell you this, he does not have the trappings of nobility.
Uh-huh.
You would be in shock, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, but no, seriously, you did not ever hear of their screaming matches. But don't worry. You may think me that I'm a gold digger. You may think that I'm looking to procure this castle or anything. That's not it at all, don't worry. I'm content with just an amount of money to make sure that my family and my own serfs are well prepared for the next few years without Engog's graceful watching eye.
But of course.
Now let's bring you into the will reading room, he says as he stops at the door. Do we bring in the creature, or do we leave him out here? What's the way we go around this?
I suppose if you're open to having him in the room, it could be
why
something
not?
to shake up the vibe.
Oh, I would love a good shake-up. Come in, my friends. Let's go.
As if the bastard sounds not already a shake-up.
So as he's going inside, you guys have a few seconds to kind of converse and be like, hey, what do you think about this?
I don't like him.
I don't like rich people very much.
I usually don't take to many nobles in this place, especially when they're in the middle of fuck off nowhere.
He's quite funny, but who likes gossip?
I mean, the gossip is interesting. It's just mostly
Believe me, I am interested.
Mostly I was interested in how old he was.
Quite.
I'm mainly interested in the fact that he seems... It could be the wine, but at the same time, didn't seem all that sad about his favorite, basically, landlord croaking.
Well, would you be
No.
sad if you could possibly inherit that landlord's, land?
Yeah, but being... Well, off the cuff, also saying, oh, I'm not sad about these things. I just want some money out of this, and then it'll be fine. You know, it's suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps things are different with those much longer lived than us.
We're definitely getting ourselves wrapped up in something.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely we are.
In the life, I guess.
And with that, the door opens up and says, okay, you can come in now. They're all ready for you. In. Let's go. Chop, chop. And you too, creature. Creature. Oh, my. You guys make your way into the bill reading room. There's a fireplace in the back. Statues of elves and elven deities and folklore figures kind of like around the walls. Hanging on the walls are beautiful paintings of distant lands, people long dead who lived here in the centuries that Aengog ruled. And indeed, you see a couple of people. The major domo, the stewardess, Miradel Wellspot, she is here and she sends you guys a glance. You also see, of course, Scylla, but then there is this mustachioed wizard fellow, a dwarven knight, and then kind of like in the back, elbows on the table, hunched over, is an Iavaran man, who definitely does not fit the vibe quite as much.
So that's him.
Yeah, probably, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's got tattoos, he's got bracers, you can see he's like kind of shuffling through some cards, and he's got like a ragged scarf around his neck and like long black hair. It looks...
He looks like a bastard / pause.
Yeah, he looks like a bastard, you know?
Yeah.
He's the only one who doesn't look up when you guys enter. And I think Siladin flourishes his hands and says, everyone, I'd like to introduce you to all the Heralds of Horror. You heard about that little incident at the Museum of Zoology with the taxidermy statues, I'm sure. Well, I bring to you the heroes who saved the day. And that would be Theo Nicolay, Cyril Davies, and Eleanor Vildes Lorimer, and Creature. I think the knight kind of startles when she sees Creature, that dwarven woman, and she says, is that an undead monstrosity brought into the castle?
No, he's not undead, I'll have you know.
Sure, he looks it.
Looks can be deceiving, love.
And I think the wizard says, I actually do think I know about this. Mr. Davies, was it? Are you perhaps an alumnus of Lepidstadt University?
I am.
Yes, these are people who they rely on electricity and some mannerisms of alchemy to do the work of magic. It's very interesting.
I'm happy you're familiar.
And I think Scylla kind of says, yes, so he has the monster, and this man, this Elion fellow has a very, very, very cool sword. Would you mind actually showing them your adventurous sword? Maybe a quick pose, maybe?
Elian does a double take and sort of squints at the do a cool pose thing and says, I mean, I guess. He flips the ragged cape that he has to reveal the gun sword. It's his mom's cape, by the way. And he sort of does like a... Do you know the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber flourish? It's that.
Yeah,
And he just twists it around. It's also probably like enough for this guy to back up because it's so fast.
Oh. Everyone, I think, like, the wizard and the knight clap a little bit, very impressed. And then he kind of skips over here to you, Teo, and says, "And Mr. Nicolay, forgive me for asking, but are the rumors true?"
I mean, they're not rumors. Yes, I'm a werewolf.
I think that causes the wizard to kind of, like, push back in his chair a little bit, and the knight to kind of, like, lean forward. And he says, "Is it safe to have a werewolf in the castle?"
Is it the full moon?
It's
not, to be clear. It's not the full moon.
Stone Tide kind of leans forward and says, "Oh, you're a heroic werewolf. Most interesting. I've not met any heroic werewolves before."
I wouldn't imagine most people have met many werewolves.
"Oh, I've met many werewolves, slain dozens. No offense, of course."
I'm sure you have. So have I.
Ooh. Ooh. And this is the point where we point out that Teo is legendary in intimidation, and I think she, like, sinks in her chair ever so slightly. And Scylla says, "But are you able to shapeshift even a little bit? Like, can you show us some fangs or anything?"
I think he sort of pulls his sleeve up to the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
And he breathes out a little bit. And his arm transforms a little bit.
Ooh, okay. I think this gets Enzor to push back in his chair a little bit, the wizard. He's like, "Oh, my word." And Darmal laughs and says, "Ha ha ha! Amazing! He really is one! Magnificent!"
And he undoes it by shaking his hand a bit.
I hope you know Cyril is clapping for you and, like, giggling. He loves when you do that.
I think at this point, it is Yaren, the man in the back, who kind of speaks and says, "When is Tatty Whip getting here?" And Lumantis, the wizard, kind of looks around and says, "The legislator will be here when he's here. We'll be patient until then, I'm sure. We have our new guests, after all. Sit yourselves at the tables, Heralds of Horror." "Oh, yes," Scylla says. Come, sit, help yourselves. Well, Spot, some wine." And she's like, "Okay, some wine." And I think Lumantis turns to Scylla and says, "Lanador, you didn't see Matthias out there, did you?" He says, "Oh, I don't know. Probably out sulking after his little skirmish."
A skirmish?
"Oh, nothing to worry about it, darling. It's nothing important." He says, very obviously hinting that something fucking extremely gossipalicious.
Well, don't hide now.
I mean, a skirmish, was it something dangerous? What happened?
"Oh, no, nothing dangerous," she rolls her eyes. "It's just that we have a bit of bad blood between two of the people at the will reading tonight."
Oh.
That would be Silverbrett, who is the former advisor of Angog, and she kind of slowly gestures out to Yaren, who grunts in his seat and says, "Silverbrett's a worm and a snake, and has been poisoning my father's mind for the last 30 years in his old age."
I see.
"Oh, here we go again, everyone, brace yourselves. The angsty venting is coming." And I think Yaren looks up at you and says, "Shut your goddamn mouth, or I'll shut it for you." "Okay, all right. I can see when I'm not wanted. More wine, please!" Before Lumantis says, "Silverbrett is fine. Yaren has a very unfair opinion of him. He's been doing a very good job of overseeing the estate for a while. Yeah, except for the part where he's actively making sure that I don't get a penny of what my father would give so that he can siphon it off himself."
Ooh.
Well, I didn't say any of that.
I would say if that's true, that's not very unfair.
Yes, well, we don't like to say such things outright, do we now? Says Lumantis.
Why not?
It's not very polite. And who knows, maybe Silverbrett will earn the majority stakehold of the castle, at which point we had ought to do good at sucking up to him. He smiles a little bit. But that's politics, baby. Yaren grunts and says, "Yes, and I'm sure you'd love it for him to be the one in charge. After all, you've got your pre-established relationships with him." Oh my. More of this wonderful duck, anyone? Well, Spot, you've really outdone yourself. More duck, anyone?
I would love some.
Creature.
For him as well.
Wellspot brings in more duck, dutifully. Before Stormtide's like, well, they had their argument. Yeah, they had their argument, but it looks like Silverbrett is off sulking somewhere, as per usual, when he doesn't get his way. So, well, we had better hope that he shows up soon before, and as she's saying that, the door opens. And a bespectacled little fellow walks in.
Oh! Delightful!
He is a gnome. He has combed, parted hair and a beautiful twisting mustache and some spectacles, and he carries some scrolls. He has a long coat, and he says, "Good evening, everyone." And I think there's a from Scylla and a few nods from Stonetide and Lumentis, and the gnome kind of glances at Youth Tree, and then really looks at Creature and says, "Larger number of guests than I was informed would be here. Who are you people?"
We're the Heralds of Horror. We just needed a place to stay for the night, and, well...
Well, I assure you that this is going to be a very long and boring will reading. So, if you want to retreat to your chambers, you're allowed to. Oh, but we haven't even started yet. Don't scare them off yet.
We would be quite interested to hear.
All right. Well, I am Tadari Tatiwhip, the solicitor for Lord Engog. Let's get this to business. Where is Silverbrett? Off sulking, I hear. Do we want to wait for him? He's been off sulking for about an hour and a half now. I don't think there's any point.
Are you sure? Do you know where he might be? I mean...
He's fine. Yaren grumbles. Well, I'm not so lucky that he's fallen down a flight of stairs and broken his neck or anything.
Well, okay.
Yes, quite.
Oh, did this guy usually sulk for this long?
Oh, goodness. Only an hour and a half? We'll be lucky if we see him in a few weeks.
Nah. Well, to proceed, do you need him?
Technically speaking, Lumentis puts down his knife and fork. Not really. We honestly only need to have Tatiwhip read it out to some people, and if it turns out that Silverbrett did get the majority stakehold in the castle, then we can just let him know after.
I suppose let him sulk then.
Exactly. That is precisely what I was thinking. If he'd like to have a foul temper about this, then he can have a foul temper about this. Now, you may proceed, Mr. Tatiwhip. And, I think Tatiwhip takes out, the will, and he kind of, clears his throat, and he says, alright, okay, here we go. Ugh, okay.
Cyril is loving this.
How is everyone feeling about this right now? This is certainly a stuff.
Cyril is very pleasedly throwing back little bits of duck to Creature, and he's got his legs crossed. I think that he put his coat over the back of his chair, which I didn't describe it before. This motherfucker is dressed like Girl Cliff, with the coat over the shoulders and everything, but he's taken that off. He loves this. He said he hates a gossip earlier. Clearly not true. He loves a mess of a situation, and he likes that they've walked in on a worse storm than outside.
How about Elion? How are you feeling about all this?
Leo is just watching everyone very closely, trying to see if someone actually did snub that other guy, the one who's sulking. Very much prepared to use lie to me.
Real. Okay. And Theo, how are you doing?
Theo doesn't like rich people. An unsurprising trait by someone who's not a noble. But he is fascinated by the, if Theo's dad died, and there was, a will reading, it would not be like this. It would be his family, and it would be a little sad, and mostly a celebration of life, and then you get his necklace. But this is like so weird and intense for him that he's like, dear God, this is... I do not envy rich people even. This sounds horrible. He's like, I'm glad I have nothing to do with this except that I'm here and I'm eating their food.
Here we go. Because as you are having these feelings, you look at Mr. Tattywhip. He sits in his chair and he says, all right, let us begin. The last will and testament of Lord Angog. Dearest friends, in the event that you are reading this, I have departed this castle for the last time. Take heart in knowing that I am moving on to a better place. I, Lord Angog, being of sound mind and body, do hereby. And I think, slowly, Tattywhip kind of trails off because he's looking out the window at the back of the room. And I think all of your heads slowly turn as well because you hear it too. Something is scratching against the glass. And you look, and indeed there are branches outside. It's just branches on the glass. Except, no, they can't be branches. You're in a castle maybe 60 feet off the ground. There are no trees outside. It cannot be branches. No, you see now in the dim moonlight what it is scratching against the glass. Horribly long fingernails. And then there's a crash of glass as something pushes through, and we're all going to roll initiative as something comes into the room.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Top of the order is going to be Elione. Elione, as the glass shatters and something pulls itself in from the darkness, you see what it is.
Okay.
Oh, good Christ.
Oh.
It appears to be a mass of hair. Gray hair, maybe like 14 feet long, and coming out of it are two human arms, blackened towards the from the forearm to the fingertips, and then its nails end in fingernails, but oh my god, they are too long. They're maybe a foot, 2 feet long. They curl. And as this thing surges forward, it lets out a hiss and it is charging forward. What do you do?
Intercept. Immediately intercept.
So real fast, I think you have a ting because you're a gunslinger with when you roll initiative.
Gunslinger expertise, blast.
Yeah,
off.
spring the trap.
Yes,
it's the first turn.
Yes. Draw combination weapons set melee or ranged. On first turn, your movement range attacks don't trigger reactions that are normally triggered by movement or range attacks such as attack of opportunity. Okay.
So you draw your weapon immediately, basically.
Yeah. Yep. So that is drop one-handed. And how far away is this thing? 25 feet. Perfect. First action, Elion's straight up running at this thing. He immediately hops up onto the table, fucking leaps off, and is already at the window.
Okay.
Then does stab and blast.
Okay, what's stab and blast do?
You slice or smash your opponent with the melee portion of your weapon before pulling the trigger at point blank range. Melee
Holy
strike
shit.
with the required weapon. If the strike is successful, you can immediately make a ranged strike against the creature with a +2 circumstance bonus to the attack roll.
Awesome. Okay, go for it.
Okay. Strike, it's a hit for 44.
That's a hit. Very nice. Yes. Roll me that damage.
30.
Very nice. You do that, and
now the blast.
is this a piercing? Is this like a pierce you do? You stab into it?
Yeah, why not piercing?
Okay. Elione, you surge forward, you stab into this thing, and you are shocked when your blade just kind of passes through its chest. Oh my god, there's nothing underneath. It's just hair.
Okay.
It did not take all of that damage.
Well, time for the blast, the stab and blast. Would it still be the first strike, or would it be technically second strike?
It's this first strike as well, and you have a +2 on the strike because of how Stem Blast works.
Sick. 15.
That is a crit! Roll me that damage.
88.
Holy
88
shit.
goddamn damage! It doesn't take all of it. Still, even though you blast into it, and there's a blast of gun smoke, and people are yelling, this thing, again, there is nothing underneath. It is just hair. It has a huge resistance to this damage.
Alright. Sick.
And your gun is now unloaded, by the way.
Yeah.
So, to let you know what you can do about that, because you've never played a gunslinger before,
No.
to reload, you have touch and go, which allows you to step towards an enemy, interact to change your weapon between melee and ranged modes, and then interact to reload.
Okay, so then I can reload within touch and go as well as, like, move?
Yeah, you step, you reload, and you turn it from the melee form or the ranged form.
Okay.
It was in the ranged form before.
Alright, then, I think Leo's probably gonna swap to melee form, right? Reload and swap to melee form. And I think as much as he can, he's just body blocking this thing.
Okay, sure. Well, Elion, I regret to inform you that it is now Disting's turn.
Alright, hit me.
Well, it's actually going to flow through you, thank you.
Oh, that makes him feel weird.
It surges around you. You feel the hair over your skin, over your cheeks, your ears, as it just surges through you like you're not there. And it is going directly for Tatty Whip,
Ooh.
the legislator, who lets out a scream as this thing surges forward, and oh my god, it pushes its hand into his mouth. That is going to be a +30 to hit with a nail strike.
Holy shit.
And that is going to be a 42 to hit. That is a crit. Which means it's going to do
Oh my god.
50 damage. Which is more than enough. You hear this guy, Tadari Tadiab, so, no! As fingers push down his mouth, and then there's a loud and Taddy Whip falls to the floor in a bloody pulp, his jaw in this thing's hand. Then, the creature here is turning to the table and shrieking, and it kind of just like lands on the table and starts clawing shit up. Cool. Cyril, it's your turn. Holy shit, that's bad, someone's dead.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? That's actually really bad. You know, at first, Cyril was like, oh, yay, something exciting is happening. And then that dude died, and he was like, ooh, that's not so fun, is it? You know, I think Cyril stands up, and I think that he's going to have Creature do something about this. How many actions can Creature have on my turn?
You can give him an action, which gives him 2 actions.
Cyril stands up from his seat and like the like silverware clatters, and he points to that thing and he says, "Creature, fetch!" Creature fucking sprints towards that thing.
He gorilla fucking runs on his knuckles towards it, banging over the table, pushing people out of the way. He gets up. Now what? Smash? Smash?
Fucking smash. Unarmed strike.
Okay. Creature hit. And that is a hit. Roll me that damage.
Creature get a 39 and Creature do 15 damage.
The monster takes no damage.
That makes Cyril bite his lip. And he's like, shit.
Like, he punches the fuck out of this thing, and it just kind of disassembles into hair and like swivels up his arm and then comes back out. All those fucking awful claws scratching.
That hardly seems fair.
And he can't use it yet, but he's going to pull out a curious little device.
What's
We'll
it
get
look
to
like?
that, I guess. Well, damnedest thing, it looks like a fucking cattle prod.
And you have 1 action left. What do you do?
Can I overdrive?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 1 action. So to overdrive, you crank up the gizmos on your body to overdrive, and you will start basically doing extra damage when you hit. But you need to make a crafting check to see if you're able to like right. You know, tick 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 clack clack clack.
My crafting is fantastic. And that's a success. I got a 35.
That is a success. Very nice. You overdrive. And because you have the variable core, it's not fire. This is lightning at your command.
I think that how it looks is that this thing, like, you barely see him take it out. It just, like, kind of whips from his wrist, and it's just fucking electrified to a ridiculous amount suddenly.
Okay. And that's you, Cyril.
Mm-hmm.
Teo! Someone is dead. Someone is gruesomely dead. I will say the nobles are fucking screaming and running. Everyone's making their way away. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. What do you do?
Well, okay. So before I do that, before I go into a rage, I would like to do something that requires my brain.
Okay, what is it?
Can I roll to see if I know what this is or what's going on at all?
Sure, make me recall knowledge.
Where's that again?
Just a regular one, and if you tell me what you think it might require, you tell me, you know?
Well, I would think, like, occultism or religion, personally. Just because
you can roll either of those.
I'll roll religion. I have, it's untrained, but I have untrained improvisation, so... It's not terrible. Here you go.
You look at this thing, and you kind of squint. You're not sure. Though you've never heard of a creature like this. It might be some sort of fiend. But that's basically as far as you know. You have literally no idea. If someone asked you what it was, you would not be able to confidently answer. Even fiend is like, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well, step 2. This is a free action.
Yeah, technically you should, if you don't use a first action on initiative, it's not a free action, but I'll be nice. Yes, you may do so. Would you like to rage?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, what happens when you rage, boy?
He turns into a fucking werewolf. His shirt is, to be clear, his clothing is, he has gone in and adapted it so that it can safely come off. It does not rip.
He's so hot.
Because he's like, that's too expensive.
So what we see is, Teo, you roar out, and suddenly hair comes up your flesh as it twitches and grows. Your snout pulls out of your face and your teeth turn to fangs. You double over in pain, and then you are twice as large, twice as hungry. You are a wolf, and you are alive. What do you do?
Next thing people hear is a roar, and he runs across the table. Food and plates kind of go flying.
Yeah.
And he pounces. And I think not my 3 jaws attacks.
Yeah, because you're moon, you do in fact have 3 different jaw attacks. And because, by the way, you're so high level, Mighty Rage is active, which means your first strike will do a huge amount of damage, which is crazy. What do you do?
Can I bite him on the arm, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Slay. Okay, smart. Attack. 38.
That's a miss. Teo, you surge forward, smashing over the table, biting down into him, but it pulls out away at the last second, hissing angrily. And that is you, I'm afraid, right?
I think so, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, by now, as the turn ends, I'm going to say that all of the fucking nobles are just screaming and dashing for the door. Poor Wellspot is going to... but one man stands up angrily, fucking kicking his chair back. And Yarin Engoson stands up with a snarl and picks something up off the floor. A goddamn spellcaster staff. And wordlessly...
Okay, Slay.
With a yell, he goes, "Ah!" And he is going to blast into this creature with a Arctic Rift.
Damn.
That's going to be a fortitude save. That's going to be a success. The monster here is going to take half damage from... Oh my god, 51 cold damage. Half of that is going to be, what do you mean, 40? Why 40? I see! Well, it seems that this, the creature does not like this. It stumbles back, hissing, snarling, and now it's turning its attention to Yaren, as Yaren prepares for another spell. What Yaren is then going to do is, he's going to just back up. He's actually going to come closer. He jumps up onto the table, getting ready to slap into this thing with a staff. Top of the next round, it is going to be Elion. Elion, what do you do?
You know what? Leo's actually going to try to see if he can suss this thing out. What would be a roll for that?
You tell me.
Society, occultism. I'll try an occultism roll, see if I can figure this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not dead certain. You've never seen something like this before. You've never read about something like this before.
All right, that's fair.
But if you had to guess, maybe some sort of aberration, maybe. You're not sure, though.
Okay.
That's all you've got, I'm afraid. I will say, what you notice is it did not seem to like, it didn't like that last spell from Yaren. And I think what you can tell is it's either weak to cold, to area, you don't know. But it's one of those two is what you would assume.
His weapon is right now in melee mode, so he's going to be a little bit smart about this. He's going to run up to this thing and flank with Theo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go for 39.
That's a hit, just about. Roll me that damage.
1d8.
And are you doing slashing or piercing here?
Slashing this time.
Okay. Sure, you slash into this thing, and it lets out a horrible shriek as you seem to seriously hurt it. It does not seem to like slashing.
Oh, right, you're a fucking hairball. Duh. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bitch.
Okay. Well, is that your turn?
And slash,
Just slash again.
Fucking why not? Fucking why not? Gunblade shenanigans. 31, miss.
Miss. It slishes out of the way.
That's fine.
It is the monster's turn. The monster hisses at you and then whips around and it looks at Yaren, and then it is going to storm down on top of him. Like it tries to envelop his head, and you hear Yaren scream from under there as it's just choking him out for a second before it just pulls off, and Yaren's like, Actually, let me roll for that. Yeah, no, he's good. He was able to stomach whatever happened there. And then with a shriek, he's going to storm out the window. And he just out the window and he's gone. And combat seems to be over, I guess.
Dice Will Roll will return after these messages. We now return to Dice Will Roll.
Huh. Well, Cyril retracts his cattle prod. And I think like after a few seconds of silence, I think Cyril looks at the others and he's like, well, that was unfortunate.
God damn it.
Are you alright, sir?
It got in my mouth.
You.
Yeah, but you were able to shake it off, it seems like. Seriously, though, are you okay?
We have to find it before it kills anyone else. God damn it. He looks down at poor Tatty Web, who is, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Teo, how are you doing in wolf form there?
I think he's calming down. He's got his hand, he's got his hands kind of on the table, and he's like breathing.
Yeah.
And the transformation reverses, and he's like, "Oh, sorry."
Never apologize.
Can
I
you
am
pass
sorry
me
to
my
say.
shirt, please.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
What was that thing?
I don't know.
What a good question.
Could not tell, but I don't know. Floating hair, nails. Does anyone know of anything that a hag could do, or is that a stretch?
Why did it go for Tatty Whip?
Weak.
It felt weirdly targeted.
I mean, he was the one reading the will. Which, actually, can Cyril check for the will?
Yeah, hey, bud, remember when I said she was being ripped up on the table?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess what? The will is among the things that got shredded. And there's hair everywhere, by the way. It's like a dog shed here. No offense, Teo.
He does not care.
I suppose that's bad news for everybody here. Not us. But... He picks up the shreds of some of the will, and he's like, I don't suppose you made copies. But that's not important right now.
What's important is we have to make sure that whoever's behind this doesn't get away with it. And he shakily, Yaren gets up and he gives you guys a look, says, Heralds of Horror, was it?
That's what they call us.
Oh, you don't seem like the faffing around type like the other nobles here.
Well, I'm not a noble, so no.
I propose that we go hunting for this thing.
Yes. I'm a little worried about the others.
Precisely.
They did not seem very prepared for something like this.
Well, no, of course, because even the knight, she hasn't fought in anything in any time at all.
What?
Gone one jewel once, he grumbles.
That's fascinating.
Certainly. Come now, we must act with haste. The longer we stay here musing, the longer that thing has to do its evil will.
Indeed, a hunting we shall go.
And so...
Which you can find.
One of the many adventures in Folio of Fear. I don't know if I knew that, Ritz, but it is.
Oh, right, fuck. I didn't do that on purpose.
I think Yaren stops as he gets to the door and says, When we start, we're not going to have any time to stop. We're going to be chasing no matter what gets in our way. Is there anything you need before we go?
I think Theo's like, I'm going to keep the shirt off just in case. And he shoves it. He shoves it into his bag.
Gun's mostly fine, except for fuck, and he brushes off more hair. Okay, loaded. I'm fine. I didn't use any of my bombs or anything.
Nothing was lost for me. So, I have everything I need.
No one needs a health shot.
No health for me. If I did, though, I could take care of it myself. Don't you worry your head.
All right. Let me know if you need one from a range. I have health pellets.
Will do. He winks at Elian.
Oh boy. Stop it. You're going to make him smirk with that easy smile.
Well, are we ready to begin chasing down that creature?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking guess.
The way that this next section works is you are going to be trying to track the creature through the castle. The way it's going to work is that we are going to be running through the castle. Every time we go from room to room, chasing after clues that this creature has left behind, we are going to roll a survival check. On a failure, we don't make any progress, and on a success, we make 1 progress, and we need 3 total. There are 6 rooms that we be rolling through. Some might have clues, some might not have clues, but they might also have ways to hurt you. We will also not have time to heal because we're going to be chasing.
Yay.
So, we're going to start. I'm going to ask who is making the survival check.
I can do that.
Okay. Well, Teo, you know what? If you go into hybrid form and you can sniff the air, I will give you a bonus to tracking here.
Yes, please.
So I'll give you a +2 bonus to your tracking checks if you're in wolf form sniffing away.
Thank you. Well, he does that. He's like, well, excuse me.
This does make Yaren jump a little bit. Are the rest of you used to this?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, big dog.
Cyril's a fucking freak. Nothing really weirds him out.
So we're going to start Teo, will you make me a survival check as you start leading the hunt?
Yes. And it's a +2? 34.
That's your first success. I'd now like you to roll me a d6, please, as you start storming through the castle, chasing after where this thing went.
Okay. 4.
A 4? Oh, no.
Yeah?
Well, as you run, you chase past all these hares, and I think you can see the torches of the castle are all out. And there's a terrible cold in the air. Something bad is happening, right? Something very bad is happening. Teo is in wolf form, like running on all fours, sniffing and chasing, as the three of the rest of you chase, and I guess creature as well. All of you can make a quick perception check. Okay, Teo, you're really fully caught up in trying to chase this scent. This awful, it smells of grease, of hair grease.
Ew.
Of dirt. Wet soil. I think it is Cyril, you notice the expression Yaren has on his face is one of fury. Quiet fury, but suspicion as well. He seems to have some idea of what's going on, and he doesn't seem happy about it.
I get the itch. You thought something like this would happen.
I didn't think it would happen, but I know what's behind it.
Oh? Do share with us.
You shan't take me seriously, he grumbles as you get to the first room. And...
Why would I be so unkind?
Well, I think you're about to say more when, Teo?
Uh-huh.
Another smell is entering your nose.
Okay.
Fresh blood.
Ooh.
As you enter into the library, you find a horrible sight. It's Lumantis, the wizard. He's lying face down in a pool of blood.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Yaren makes a face and says, God damn it! Would anyone like to make a quick medicine check?
Oh, yes, I would.
I can't.
44.
Yeah, okay, so you can tell that what happened here is that the creature definitely got him. The creature did this. But what's
No way.
what's really interesting is the way it did it.
Mm-hmm.
This man had his throat gashed by the nails from behind. And I think you're able to realize that this thing's nails are able to, when it hits someone, pull them closer.
Huh.
It already has really big range, so if it pulls you towards it, it's even harder for you to get out of the way.
What a marvel. We see it again. Stay far from it if you can. Or avoid its nails in particular.
What the hell is it?
Fuck if I know.
Elian switches his gun to ranged mode really quickly.
It's something you don't want to touch you, is what it is.
Noted.
Nicole, keep us moving.
Let's expedite, yes.
Well, we don't have to tell him twice. He roars and keeps going.
The wolfman continues. Make me another survival check.
Okay. 36.
Okay. You keep charging, pulling through this place. And again, you can see that Yaren, he now seems almost more certain in whatever he was certain of before. But you have to get him to talk to you first. That's the tricky part. If anyone else wants to help as well,
Yes.
coercion or diplomacy will work.
I don't know that I can help right now.
I've got
You can.
diplomacy.
You're able to talk.
Oh, can I? Oh, okay. Diplomacy?
Hybrid form can talk. Yep. Or intimidation. Either is fine.
I'll do intimidation. Not that I'm trying to. He's trying to be nice. But
Yeah, you're trying to be polite, but you're also a fucking werewolf.
It's the smile. It's the smile that gets him.
Yeah.
he forgets that smiling when you're like a wolf is actually quite scary.
It's fucking.
What he means to
it's
do. Good
horrifying.
sir, tell me what's wrong. What he actually does.
Good sir, tell me.
And just like that, yeah, that is going to be what works. Hey, Teo, how do you get this guy to open up?
He says,
What's going on?
but he gets a little too close. I think he forgets sometimes that there are different social
Social rules when you're a
etiquette
fucking wolfman.
when you're a wolfman.
Yeah, you like say, "Are you all right?" And you turn, and you fucking like loom over him. Your eyes glowing yellow in the darkness, your fangs bared, drool dripping down your maw, and he like flinches and takes a step back.
He goes, "Oh, sorry."
I don't wish to disparage, but I have a feeling I know who is behind this.
Who?
Who would have time to set this up? Who was not present with the rest of us? Who has a vendetta against us?
The guy with the...
His name's Silver something.
Silverbread.
Yeah.
Mr. Silk Salad or whatever.
That man, he says, grunting as he like, I think, not like intentionally shoulder checking or something, like he like approaches forward, get it, you know, I'm on my way, right?
Yeah.
He like storms forward as you move down these corridors, and he says, that man was in my father's ear for the last 30 years of his life. Angog was already a temperamental man, but Silverbread preyed on the worst of it. I mean, look at all the jewelry he always wore. Do you think he earned that with the salary of an advisor? That man was milking my father dry. And, well, if rumors are to be understood, he had an interest in the occult.
Oh no.
Did he?
I don't know. It could very well just not be him, but I can't see how it could be anything else.
He certainly is a prime suspect. Makes sense. There's motive. I can't blame you. You already disliked the man.
We haven't seen him. Why haven't we seen him?
He could also be dead.
He could. But I don't see any of the others doing it. It's too targeted to be a random attack. And as you're saying this, I think, Teo, you find the next room, which if you'll roll me a d6.
Oh, yes. 3.
Okay, you push into the kitchen. And it is indeed a lavish kitchen. Very lavish. And you kind of like look around and you see someone hiding under a table.
Alive?
Looking up at you with looking up at you with big eyes. It's Wellspot. The stewardess.
Oh.
And she brings a hand to her mouth to stifle a scream as she sees something behind you.
Shit.
Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Elion, you are first. As this all begins, you suddenly feel something in your neck. Oh my god, you feel teeth in your neck. Something's biting on you, something's chewing on you. And that is going to be, I need you to make me a reflex save. This happens before initiative actually goes out.
Okay. Do you need it from creature too?
Yes, from creature 2.
Creature as well.
Creature gets a nat 20. He's way too tough.
Oh, that was mine.
Oh.
The first
No,
one was
creature
mine,
got the
the
nat
second
20.
one. What?
Nope. Creature got the nat 20 and you got the nat 1, it looks like.
What the fuck? I clicked on me. It's for the first one. Okay, whatever. Creature gets the nat 20.
Creature's doing great, but dear sweet Cyril is getting chewed up.
Man.
Yaren is going to get a nat 20. Creature gets a nat 20. Cyril crit fails. Teo fails. And Elion fails. Okay. So that's going to be, to everyone, that's 63 damage, or double of that to you, Cyril. Oh god.
Oh no.
That's like most of my HP. That's
Creature
crazy.
takes none of that damage because he's so strong and tough. Same for Yaren. That's 126 damage to Cyril. Oh my god. And Cyril, on top of that, you are drained too.
Ow.
Which reduces you by another 32 damage. And you have 48 bleed damage.
Hello?
That's not good.
2d8 bleed and drained 1 for Teo, 2d8 bleed and drained 1 for Elion. What happens is, as you move in here, suddenly you are all being pulled at. You feel forks sticking into your neck, a knife clashing under your gut, and you see these skeletal hands. And voices saying,
We are so hungry.
as literally they are taking bites out of your flesh.
Fantastic.
Elion, it is your turn. Oh, good Christ. That is bad, that is bad, that is bad, that is bad.
Quick bomber, question mark?
Well, I don't actually know that you can bomb this. It is a haunt.
All right. Oh God.
So the way this works is that you would choose a skill you think might get rid of these things.
Okay.
There's only 2 correct answers, but I won't tell you which.
Said something about hunger. Maybe survival.
Yeah, sure. You can try roll survival. If you tell me what you think is happening, we can see what happens.
I mean, well, the main thing was the hunger, and I guess in Leo's mind that was just survival instincts trying to, I don't know, feed off of whatever they can.
You try to offer them literally anything else to eat?
Goes into the backpack, puts out like a thing of rations, I don't know.
You try and you feel fucking hand bite down around your wrist.
Okay.
You can use other actions other than skills if you need to keep yourself alive, but it doesn't look like shooting this will work.
Well, what if I shot fucking Cyril with a life shot?
Okay, so you put together some alchemical powder that is essentially medicine, and you blast Cyril with it. It's essentially launching healing medicine and splattering into it so it heals his wounds.
Yep.
That would work.
Okay.
So you have a multi-class in Alchemist, right?
Yeah, from his lovely mom.
Okay, that's 32 healing to Cyril. As you basically turn point, blam, and it hits him right in some of the open wounds, and you can see skin stitching into a scab that will soon turn back into silky, soft skin.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
That's crazy you just said that on live national television.
Yeah, but do you agree?
I guess.
Okay, well, Cyril, it is your turn. Oh good lord, you are literally being eaten alive. You see chunks of your flesh being pulled into the air and eaten. You don't know the motivation, but they're doing it.
You know what? Since I am genuinely looking so fucking bad, I think I would like to battle medicine myself.
Do you want to use risky surgery?
But I think I'll do battle medicine on myself. Risky surgery just gives me a +2 circumstance bonus, right?
Well, let's see. So what risky surgery does is when you treat wounds, you deal 1d8 slashing damage, and then you get a +2 circumstance, and if you succeed, you crit succeed instead.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Which does way more healing.
I took assurance. I can forgo rolling a skill check for that skill instead to receive a result of 10 plus my proficiency bonus, which definitely would be a success, which would ensure I get a crit success.
Yes, excellent, yeah.
Beautiful.
So use risky surgery. You slash yourself to do this. I think you are literally just like, this is going to be gruesome. I don't know how you do it, but it's not going to be pleasant.
I won't describe it, but it is freaky what he does. And it certainly doesn't result in silky, smooth skin anymore. So, I have a button for risky surgery, but I didn't do shit, so I'm just gonna do that myself.
1 damage! Look at you go!
That's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure this is, like, bowel medicine is not technically treat wounds, but I think it's funny. It's fucking funny.
Fucking funny.
So I'll let it work.
Thank you. So that's gonna be 67 healing to me.
Jesus. Yeah, looking better, right?
Yup. Looking
so,
a lot
Cyril,
better.
as you are being fucking literally eaten alive by a haunt, you just start fucking... And I think you see that poor woman under the table, her eyes wide, and she goes, "Ah!"
I fear that it's a little scarier than that. Again, I won't get too into it, but Cyril is not... It's not like negative noises. He's definitely panting and giggling a little bit while he does that. But we can move on from that.
Creature goes creature.
Creature goes creature. I'm glad you said that because now it's time for creature to act.
Yeah, what does creature do?
Just so we're clear, I took out my my healer's toolkit and then I did that on myself, and now I give my last action to creature, and he has 2 actions. Is he next to this thing?
Well, it's a haunt. It's happening in the whole room. You cannot punch the haunt.
That's true. I can't really do anything with him then.
If creature has any skill checks at work, creature can try that.
God, does creature have any skill checks?
Couple.
He's got intimidation. Can he?
You can try.
Why not? 38.
Well, what I'll say is, creature starts beating his chest, and, and you see the haunt pause before continuing on. But they paused. That might be the skill.
Oh. Cyril looks over at Theo, and Cyril, with a grin, goes, I think you should show your bark and your bite.
It's just heavy breathing in response.
Hey, you know what, though? Teo heals.
Fuck you.
Because Teo has fast healing. Why
Fuck
does
you
Teo
guys.
have fast healing?
Because of force of nature. Thank you. I love you, force of nature.
Ooh.
What's force of nature do?
It's a feat. You're a nigh unstoppable killing machine with only silver being able to quell your rampage.
Oh my
When in
god.
hybrid or animal shape, you gain fast healing 5. If you take damage from a silver weapon, your fast healing deactivates until the end of your next turn.
That's fucking crazy. Okay, awesome. Well, Teo, you've been instructed to roar. And what do you do?
My first action then is going to be an attempt to demoralize
Okay.
with like he's trying to roar.
Okay.
31.
That's gonna be a failure, but you do have a reaction.
Oh, I do, don't I? Don't make me repeat myself.
Trigger, you fail or critically fail to coerce a creature. You then demoralize them.
I want to
So-
do it again.
I'll allow it to work. Do you want to roar as a reaction again?
Yeah.
Go for it.
40?
That does it! Okay, so, Teo, how does this look? How do you scare away the cannibalistic ghosts?
He looks at them and he shows his fangs, and they're sharper than their teeth. And he roars once, and it doesn't do it. So he takes a step forward and he roars louder.
A billowing howl escapes your lips, and even in their graves, the cannibalistic echoes know to fear the wolf, and quickly they disperse. Yaren grunts this. We need to get after them, whatever is happening here. The whole castle is being transformed by it. And the woman under the table shakily pulls herself out, staring at you, Cyril. You're terrifying. She stares at you, Teo. But I'll be honest. You, she can kind of deal with. This guy, she saw him do some weird shit to his body there. So she kind of comes out. By the end of this, Cyril, Teo, you're going to be healed back to full because of your fast healing, which is crazy.
Damn.
The others are going to be in a slightly less fortunate position, though. And Mirabelle comes to you and she says, I don't know what's happening. I think that was ghosts of the cooking staff?
Did they die too?
Oh.
No, but there was a famine a few hundred years ago. Maybe? I don't know. I'd heard the legends that they turned to, gods have mercy, to each other instead of the rotting grain. I never believed it, though.
Unpleasant. Alright.
I saw the creature, the hair thing.
Trying.
Which direction?
It came through here, and it went through the pipes.
The pipes.
Ah,
It went through the pipes.
great.
Oh.
I see.
And she blabbers about what she saw. She seems fucking terrified. Yaren is like already getting ready to get out of here, but you are able to put something together from this. This thing has the ability discorporation. It is able to, when it is destroyed and reduced to 0 HP, scatter its body into the component hairs that make up its entire form. And if even a single strand escapes, the creature will return.
Oh my god.
Leo lets out the most gradual and strained scream.
I think Yaren turns to you, Teo, and says, "Are you all right, Wolf?"
I'm fine. And he cracks his back. He looks up at Mirabelle and he goes, "Stay somewhere safe, please."
Yes, I will. I'm sorry. She fucking gets back under that table.
You don't need to apologize. And he turns back to you and he's like, "Are you ready?"
I am. I'm impatient. It's close. I can smell it.
All right.
Let's keep going.
All right, Rand, calm down.
He's pissed. Okay. Of course, you are drained, but there's nothing you can do about that right now. So, creature lets out a grunt. Teo, you drop to all fours and start charging forward. Yaren, Cyril, and Elion, you all move as you close down on the monster. Would you like to make another survival check?
Sure. 34.
That's enough. Teo, you follow after this thing. Roll me one last d6.
1.
Okay. And as you are moving, you see the hair come through the chancery. And as you're all running, this is an office of some sort. The hairs do come true here, but Yaren stops and says, "Wait. You need a moment to heal, do you?"
I'm fine.
Maybe some.
The two of you take 10 minutes. I need to look around here.
Come here, Elion. Let me stitch you up.
Okay.
He starts grabbing for him.
This is why mumble. This is why I'm a werewolf. Mumble.
Boy, come here.
You are safe from being weird surgeried by Cyril and having him look at you like a fucking weirdo.
I believe that. I truly believe that. I don't believe that.
He's asked. He'll keep asking.
Teo, you are invited to come over with Yaren. He's looking for something, it looks like.
It's nearby, right? Like, they're not, like...
Yeah, you're in the
We're
room.
not, like, separating? Okay. Then Theo comes over.
So, Cyril and Elion, you two can start using... So you only have 10 minutes. That's all the time that Yaren is stopping for here.
So it's just one medicine check each.
Okay. So you have Ward Medic, Cyril, so you can heal both of you if you like.
I would like very much.
Sure. So roll me... I mean, you could just risky surgery to crit success on both of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cyril's like, "Come here. Let me fix you up."
Elion, don't you think it's nice that we can use the same thread to heal ourselves? Come here.
Oh, fuck no!
That's so unsettling and weird.
No! I take all your neural points away. I run away. I leave. Oh, that's the scariest shit I've ever heard you say, Ritz. I've known you for nearly 10 years. That's frightening.
Just Elion with the most strange, it's charming still, but very strange smile. It's just like, "Oh, Cyril, you're so lucky. I need healing right now."
Yes, you're lucky to have the best surgeon in all of Lepidstadt.
In his head, he's thinking, "I really should have taken those healing lessons from Mom."
And many times you have thought this.
I will say as well, normally you'd be able to remove the drained condition, but you don't have an hour. You have Legendary Medic, which lets you literally heal these wounds perfectly, but you don't have the time.
Yeah.
So make me that. Roll me 1d8 and then do the 4d8 plus 50 healing that both of you will receive as you do this shit.
While he's doing this between like strain, he's also saying, "You know that I also am a melee fighter, right? Sometimes." Are you sure you really want me to drag you in the fray if we're connected like this?
You don't want to be connected with me?
Oh my god.
Okay, listen, I didn't say that, but I don't want you in danger, you know.
How about we try thank you?
Thank you.
Bye,
Carol.
You're welcome, Elion.
And he like caresses your face in a very weird way before like very gently slapping it.
This guy's all sorts of fucked. So you did how much healing?
68, which is so unfortunate.
That's one.
So close.
It's in the middle of 69 and 67, which I'm being told by my correspondent is the new funny number.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, it's all the Gen Alpha can talk about. 67.
Oh.
You know
I'm so chopped and I'm so unk that I didn't even catch that.
You certainly are chopped and unk, bro.
Thanks. Thank you.
We're gonna scare our millennial audience so far with stuff that's beyond even us. Okay. Well, you two heal deliciously.
Okay,
Actually, yeah,
wait.
you're both brought to full HP. Very nice.
Yep. Cyril is so very good at what he does.
Yaren has no time for this. He's just looking around, grunting. This is his office.
What are you looking for? I can help.
I just want to know if my suspicions have any meat to them.
What are you suspecting?
Well, this is the office of Silverbrett, the Chancery. This is where he did his work.
Are you looking for,
Anything to prove that I'm not mad.
I believe you. I just don't know what we're looking for.
I suppose we'll look together then and just find out what we find.
Okay.
So would you like to make a perception or society check?
I'll make a perception check.
So you look together, and as this terrible surgery is happening in the background, Yaren is throwing books around, just fucking letting them hit the floor. He kicks open a lockbox, you see, etc., etc. And as you move, you both find something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yaren sits on the floor staring at a few letters and pieces of paper which date the day that the will was made as 3 weeks ago. The week before Engog died.
Okay.
But you find something, I think, which is very, very, very startling to you, Teo.
Uh-huh.
It seems that Lord Engog made several bids to purchase Sun Orchard Elixir. What is Sun Orchard Elixir?
I know what Sun Orchard Elixir is.
It is an extremely rare potion that, when consumed, it resets a person's age to when they were young. Drinking enough Sun Orchard Elixirs can keep you alive forever. But because it's so powerful, this elixir of youth, this literal elixir of youth, it can only be, it's very rigorously controlled. Every year, only 6 vials are made, and one of the vials are then transported to one of the 5 Tuvian city-states to be auctioned off. The 6 highest bidders each get a vial. The losers get nothing, but still forfeit the amounts bid. And that's what goes to that's all that money goes to the Tuvian government. That is literally the only way that Tuvia is able to sustain itself, is people making these bids to stay young forever.
That's a crazy gamble. I guess it makes sense.
But certainly there's been several bids from this castle on Sun Orchard Elixir.
Wow, okay.
Yaren, though, seems much more staring at his paper. You haven't come up to him yet, but he's grunting and he says, "The will was made a week before he goddamn died."
I don't know if he wanted to die at all. Obviously no one wants to die, but... And he holds out the papers for the bids. Look at this.
What is this?
Bids for Sun Orchard Elixir. If you drink them enough, or often enough, you can live forever. It resets your body, because the body will die of old age eventually. This will reset that to when you were, a young adult. It can give you more time.
We need to keep moving. Yaren gets up. We're so close, I know it.
Okay. Let's get the
Sarah,
others.
yeah. He kind of starts pacing as you go to fetch them.
You walk in on Cyril being a fucking freak.
Okay, shall I leave you to it?
Oh, Theo, no.
No, it's fine. You're fine.
Would you like to join?
I think we're a bit busy for that.
He looks really sad.
I have gossip.
Oh, I'll do tell.
Well, we've got to get going, but the will was made a week ago. A week before he died. And there have been multiple bids in the past couple years on Sun Orchard Elixir.
Is that right?
Yes. So let's keep that in mind as we keep going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Let's move.
Well, as the 4, 5, I guess, if we count creature, which we should.
Always.
the five of you keep moving, and indeed, Teo, you are able to chase the scent and the hairs, and you find where they head, and there is no way out except for this way. It's into the dungeon.
Figures.
Why not?
You know, that's fair. There would be a
Fuck it.
there would be a dungeon like this, huh?
What the hell? Why not?
Fucking rich people.
All right.
I think Yaren grunts and he says, "This is it then."
Well, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Well, all right.
Let us move then.
Better
I
now.
am eager to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
I think Theo, who probably turned back into a human for a little bit to look properly, so his hands were not
Yeah.
big.
Clawed.
He didn't want to rip papers up. He turns back into a werewolf and he's like, let's go down.
Okay. And would you like to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You all walk in, and as you make your way inside, it is dark and cold. There is someone standing in here. A figure that you do not recognize has his back to you. And this man turns, and you must assume this is none other than Matthias Silverbrett, from the way that Yaren's breath catches behind you. And he stands staring at you from the darkness. The small amount of torchlight in the corners flickering against the whites of his eyes as he wordlessly stares you down.
Explain what this is.
Silverbrett says nothing. He just stands and stares.
He stares back.
His head tilts slightly to the side, and then lolls forward, and you realize with a dull pang that he isn't standing, he's being held up by such tin silver strings. And you look to the ceiling at the monster, which is holding him up like a marionette.
Shit.
The corpse of Silverbrett falls to the floor dead. And the thing on the ceiling, by the gods, it speaks. It speaks and raps and breathes. And you can't hear it. How could you understand it? It doesn't have a throat. It's just hair. But then suddenly that voice, it becomes a lot clearer when it comes from behind you. You are unwelcome in this place. And you slowly turn, and there is Yaren. But he is hunched over like he is sick. His eyes have pulled back into their sockets so that you can see the red at the bottom. His lips twitch like they too are being marionetted. But that's not the most startling part of his appearance. It's his hair. It is long and pale. Just like the creature. Just like the silver hair of his father. This is my castle. I fucking earned it. I spent centuries earning it. And now, because I am old, I must give it up. I must give up my wealth, my land, my beauty. Fucking laughable. I was forced to make a will, but I never wanted to give any of it up. To hell with it. To hell with those bloody boars suckling off my teats like
sickly piglets off a fattened sow. It's my fucking castle. I owned it. I own everything. I am the most beautiful elf in the world. I'll rule over this land. I'll rule it through the stupid boy. He's never done anything worthwhile in my life. And he'll never do anything worthwhile after it anyway. He's just a misplaced spurt of jism in the pussy of a whore. But he is beautiful, just like me. And I will rule through him for another goddamn millennia.
And Yarin holds his hand out, and you remember what happened earlier in the fight.
It's stuck in the hair and the gullet and left.
It implanted a single follicle in his scalp, and the weeds have spread and choked out the garden. Yarin raises a hand. The palm is face down and is towards you all and says, "Kneel and kiss my hand, and you will leave here very rich."
I don't care about money. I care about that guy you have. You controlling him.
Then you're a fucking poor as well, and you need to be stoned like the dog you are.
I don't think that's very nice.
Suck my balls.
Just so we're clear, that elixir's doing nothing for you now.
I'm going to bathe in your blood. I'm going to have a lovely hot bath in your entrails. I'm going to kill you now, I think. Die. And Yarin raises his staff. Everyone roll initiative.
This motherfucker.
Okay, pause. How the fuck was that?
Jesus Christ.
Damn, dude.
Was that good?
What a piece of shit. I hate this guy. Oh my god.
They're very effective in making us want to kill them.
Yeah.
What, was it maybe
shit.
the classist slurs? Could that be it?
It definitely
It was
was
part of it.
for me the part where he said misplaced jism in the pussy of a whore.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, wig.
That
Yeah.
was nuts.
Yeah, that part was a lot.
Well, top of the order is going to be none other than Elion Vildan Lorimer. As you stare down at the deeper into the dungeon is this horrible hair monster, and behind you is Yarin, who has been fully brainwashed, it looks like.
I think Elion's probably going to start with a bun mow against the Saclayette.
Okay, go for it.
It's a diplomacy check against the Will DC. 37.
37 is going to be a success!
Well, okay.
So, on a success, what happens?
Target is distracted and takes a -2 status penalty to perception and will saves for a minute. Can end the effect with a retort to your bun mo. This can either be a single action that has a concentrate trait or an appropriate skill action to frame the retort. GM determines what skill and it has to take an action.
Okay, cool. So what do you say to it to piss it off?
Well, old man, they call us the Heralds of Horror for a reason. How does it feel knowing that a few pores are gonna fucking take you down?
That's really good, and it suitably pisses Angog off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one action. You got 2 left. What do you do?
Elion's gonna go for probably just a single shot for right now.
Okay.
36.
36 is a miss. You shoot, and this thing out of the way.
Alright. That's fine. Elion reloads, and then that's his turn.
Okay, Elion, you're reloading. That's you. It is now going to be Yarin's turn. And Yarin, so you may have noticed that the NPC I'm using for Yarin's base is called a World Ender.
World Ender. Yeah, I noticed a little bit ago, and I did squint, but I didn't comment.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
The thing is that what a World Ender usually is, it's the villain. Yaren's not necessarily a villain, but he is one in this situation.
Yeah.
He also has a specific ability, monologue. Throughout combat, the Worldender ceaselessly expounds upon the righteous reasons for their destructive aims and the futility of their enemies' efforts to stop them.
Okay.
They gain a +1 status bonus to will saves and a +2 status bonus to damage with their spells. Each time they take this action again, the bonus increases by 1 and 2 respectively. So the longer the monologue goes on, the more powerful their spells and will becomes.
I see. Okay.
So Yaren begins, and you can see he's raising a hand, and this isn't really Yaren who's speaking, obviously, but still. Yeah. Coming from his lips, nonetheless, you hear him say,
I am the fucking king. I rule over this land. I have ruled over this land for 300 years, and the poors, they love me for it. They see me as a god. They worship me as one. You know that when I died, there were people crying in the streets. I will make sure they never cry again, because I will rule for eternity.
And that is going to be him casting I am so sorry. That is going to be a... Oh, jeez. Yeah, he is going to go with this. He's going to cast... He's going to cast Desiccate. I'm so sorry. Each of you needs to make a Fortitude save, please, as including your Construct Companion.
Damn.
Wait, can he take void damage? He cannot. He's immune to this.
Fire.
So
Beautiful.
it'll be Cyril, Teo, and Elione. All of you need to make me a Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
Critical failure, Cyril.
Can I use a hero point, please?
Well, actually, Teo, look, a critical failure becomes a failure.
Oh.
Because of Greater Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
And Elion, that is a failure. Oh my god. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to stop critically failing on my fucking rolls, so I'm just going to use a hero point.
Okay, go for it. Might be a good call. You don't want to die.
I don't want to. It wasn't great last time. That's
37. It's a failure, but you're alive. You have a feeling this is going to be a very hard night. That is 10d10 plus 2 void damage as the monologue rages. And that's going to be 71 damage to everyone as you are all dried out.
Thank God I fucking hero pointed that, because I would have been left with 10 HP if I had not.
Yep. You all feel the water in your flesh dry out as you are mummified in front of Yaren as he casts his spell on you. And he's still rambling in his father's tongue, standing on the stairs above you with the creature in the darkness before you. And that is... what else does he do on his turn? Does he have anything else he can do? Nope. I think he's just doing that. That's all he does. He just screams and casts. But that's not really the end of it, is it? Because we have something else deeper in the darkness crawling on its hands towards you all, hissing. It's the fucking hair and nails and hands. It's coming for you. It comes and it goes for Teo. And Teo, that is going to be... It comes up to you and it is going to use... It's actually not coming up all the way. It is 15 feet away, and it's going to strike you, and as it strikes you, its claws grow long. Have you ever seen, there's the Guinness World Record for someone with the longest human nails?
I have seen them, yes.
That shit is haunting. Yeah. That's what you see now. It grows out like they're fucking, like their fucking sides, and they fucking slash at you, and they are dragging you closer just like you figured out they would earlier. So that's going to be a nail strike. That is a 40 to hit, Teo.
It hits.
Okay. That is going to be 3d6 plus 17 slashing damage.
Oh, thank God.
So you're resistant to this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 22 damage to you. And when that happens, it uses Beckoning Nails. Whenever it strikes a creature, it pulls you 5 feet closer, so you are yanked towards it. Out of position with your friends.
That's fine.
It is then going to use its hair on you. as the hair swings down into you, and that is going to be a miss, unfortunately for it. Dear, oh dear. Teo! Wolfman, it is your turn. What do you do?
I think that he is going to attack the Secliate that's directly in front of him and also trying to grab at him.
Mm-hmm.
With his jaws, I think.
Okay.
46.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll me that damage.
49.
49! Yes! With that mighty rage, you begin an awesome assault at the start. And that is going to be... He's not going to take all of it because you bite down into him. He is mostly hair. Even when you are aiming for his arm, it kind of just slithers out of your way. But that's still a huge chunk of his HP, even after his resistance. Now what?
I think I'm going to try and scare to death. Not that I actually think it'll scare to death, but...
You can definitely do it.
I want to see if I can... It can work, and also it does frighten better.
Yeah. So as a heads up, he is a higher level than you, so this will trigger the incapacitation trait. Your result will be 1 degree of success lower than normal. So if you were to crit success, it would just be a success. If you success, it's a fail, etc. But good stuff happens even if you fail, so long as you don't crit fail.
44.
Oh, okay, so that is a critical success. But because he's higher level, it becomes 1 thing lower. So what's that do? He's frightened too, right?
Yup.
Okay, so he becomes frightened too. Tell me how this looks. What do you do?
It's a fucking ghostly monster.
Mm-hmm.
But Theo is not scared of him. He's unsettled by him and disgusted by him, but he's not scared. And I think that when he tries to intimidate him, he's almost, as soon as he's raging, he's offended. And I'm not grappling him, but he grabs onto his arm and pulls at him a little bit, and he howls in his face.
I'd like to imagine it's such a howl that you can see like the hair rippling, spittle coming out of your mouth. He's like looking directly down your gullet, and this undead 700-year-old evil undead elf in a brief moment feels, oh, that's bad.
I may have fucked up.
Have I fucked up? Could be. And you have 1 action left, Teo.
I'm gonna move over here so I can flank it with Elion.
On all fours, you fucking crawl over like the torture chamber stuff all around this place and skittle up behind him, snarling. The Secliate turns to look at you. Angog the Wise, Angog the Great. And that is your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next in the order is gonna be Cyril.
If his 2 beautiful friends are planning on touching that, Cyril is on the stairs going to turn around. He had his cattle pod out. He is going to overcharge, and he is going to attack Yaren.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is it?
Oh, right, you have your beautiful cattle prod.
Overdrive, sorry, not overcharge.
Oh, yes. Let's see that lightning spark back, Dr. Davies. Maybe that crafting check.
Okay. Beautiful. 40.
That's a success. Doctor, the lightning's coming. The smell of copper floods the place as Cyril, your gadgets and gizmos along your back and armor light up with electricity. And so too, I believe, does your construct companion.
Does creature
I
light
believe
up?
that's how that works. I believe creature lights up.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, your boat, like, I forgot to do that earlier. My apologies. But he's up now.
Let's crackle like Papa. Creature, stay put for Daddy this round. I'm gonna take a step up the stairs and I'm gonna attack.
Oh, are you going for Yaren?
Yes, I would like to fucking electrocute him.
That's a crit!
That's a crit.
That is a crit, that's 54. Greater shock, electricity damage dealt with this weapon ignores resistance. He doesn't have any resistance, that's great. On a critical hit, the electricity arcs out to deal an equal amount of damage to up to 2 creatures of your choice within 10 feet. No one nearby, unfortunately.
No one nearby.
That's fine, because he's going to take how much damage?
54.
Jesus. Yeah, he takes that. Fuck. He lets out a as you get him in the gut. I'm sure you just look absolutely dandy right now.
Oh, yeah, he's got this manic look on his face. And after, like, the end of the cattle prod, it is, like, it's sharp. And so he doesn't stab deep into Yaren, but it certainly hurts, and it certainly is a very good conductor for the electricity he sends into him. But he, with a smile, says, "Quite sorry to the body, but not the mind."
Oh, dear. Okay, very good. Okay, is that you? You overcharged, you stepped, you striked.
Yeah.
Or struck, I guess. Cool. Okay, Elion, it is your turn. What do you do? Shit's fucked.
I'm gonna use the Trigger Brand Blist. Yeah, it is.
Once per minute, if you're wielding a combo weapon, you dance through your foes, stabbing and shooting. You stride, making up to 3 strikes with your combination weapon at any point. You can make any combination of melee and range attacks without needing to change modes to do so. Damn! After you use this, you will become fatigued for a minute.
I'll have a thing for that.
What? Oh my god, you frightened me. Okay, well...
I've been waiting for... What is this recording? I've been waiting for 3 hours to do this.
Okay, Elion, you scary man. You stride and you make up to 3 strikes. Who are those strikes going against? They are not they're all at your max attack penalty.
Okay. These all going to be at the Sacliat.
Oh, all 3 of them.
All 3.
Cool, fun. Go for it.
Gun strike 48.
Holy shit, that's a crit.
Right button. With the gun. With the bullet, that's 72.
Holy shit!
I love guns.
Okay, let me... well, yeah, oh my god, you shoot this thing, it lets out a shriek! Again, it doesn't take all of it, it is quite resistant to piercing, because it is a lot of hair.
That's fair.
But as you shoot him, now you can charge forward.
Yep.
Second attack.
Second attack, let me scroll to see what the second attack was. 33.
33 is going to be a miss, I'm afraid.
That's fair.
Last attack.
Last attack. Okay, so 37
That's a hit!
damage. This time with the melee. 26, and this is slashing damage.
He takes a good bit more than 26 as you cut through his hairs. The Sacliat shrieks. This is so awesome. What we see is, Elion, you leap down, you shoot midair, you spin. You don't hit the first one, but on the second time around, you hit into the Sacliat. And damn, that hurts.
It's a gunbreaker during its 2-minute window. It's using all the cartridges.
Okay, but you are now fatigued because that was a lot of effort. So you now have a -1 on your AC.
Oh god, it was stubborn something. Where'd it go?
Stubborn persistence?
Yeah, it was stubborn persistence.
Oh shit. Oh my god, Luna. Humans are renowned for their ability to persist through the most grueling of trials that would lead others ready to drop. When you would become fatigued, make a DC 17 flat check. It's a high DC.
It is a high DC.
Chances are it won't work. But let's see, right?
We'll see. Ooh, yeah, okay, I'm fatigued.
That don't work. That's a 2, not a 17. You are fatigued, you are panting a little bit, but you did some serious damage to it there.
Yeah.
3 attacks at max modifier is goddamn good. But I fear it's not going to be good enough, because it is Yaren's turn. And Yaren continues to monologue.
Fortunately, this bitch still talking.
Yeah, he says... And I won't be satisfied with just the land I had. I'm taking everything back. Those goddamn ingrates leeching off my land. I will have each of them strung up. They'll be fucking impaled through their anuses in spikes outside my castle for daring to take the land that is rightfully mine. And Yaren is going to cast...
Is it a concentrate action?
Is it a concentrate action? You are scaring me. It is a concentrate action, why do you ask?
Distracting explosion.
What the fuck?
Pretty good.
What the fuck do you mean distracting
Your
explosion?
enemies think they can
Pretty
concentrate
good.
on something else while I'm nearby. Oh, I'll give him a distraction, all right. I make a melee strike against the triggering creature with the weapon, and it doesn't count towards my multiple attack penalty. I could make this unstable. Oh, that's fun.
So unstable, as a heads up, the way that unstable works is that unstable actions are extremely powerful, but there's a very good chance that once you use it, you can't use it again.
That's fine. Why not? let's be bad.
Let's be bad.
If this hits with unstable function, I disrupt the action completely.
Okay. Shit. Okay. So, fuck it. Cal brought him mid-monologue.
Okay.
That's so funny. Sorry.
Oh my god, that's a nat 20.
Oh my god! He's like, and blood will rain through the air of the fucking... As you fucking get him right in the fucking gut.
It's rude to speak to a whole room while one person is standing right in front of you. You know that, right?
Okay, distracting explosion. You make a melee strike. That's gonna fucking distract him. So roll me that damage, and this disrupts his thing, which immediately ends the damage he's built up.
55.
God damn it! Sure, okay.
Sorry.
That's crazy. You need to roll me your unstable function now, though.
Okay. Where?
So, just so you know, the way that Inventors Plus did it, because we didn't like that it's kind of shit in the original thing, because it's a DC 17 all the time. The way Inventors Plus does it is that the more unstable actions you have, the lower the DC is. But it slowly gets more and more difficult, okay? The DC is 9. That's the first DC you have to use.
Okay, so just a regular D20?
Mm-hmm.
10.
That works! There you go! Awesome! Okay! Cyril, you fucking electrocute the shit out of him, stopping his monologue in its tracks. He's gonna have to start building that up again soon. Which is so funny. Cool. Well, what he's going to do now is, wiping his mouth angrily, he just points and stares, and he's going to cast Arctic Rift on Cyril and Elium. So the two of you need to please make me a fortitude save.
Yeah.
Oh,
42.
that's a success!
Woo! 41.
That's a success! You both take half damage of 54 cold damage. Half of that to each of you. And real fast, if you'd failed, you would have been slowed.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm sure you're both happy that you only took 27 and are not slowed.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
And I think what Yaren does to you is staring at you, Cyril. He's going to try kick you down the goddamn stairs.
Well, that's not very nice.
It's going to be an unarmed strike kick. That is a 36. That is a hit.
No, it's not. My AC's 37.
Who the fuck did I strike?
Wait, it says me, but why does it say I'm off guard? Wait, am I off guard?
You shouldn't
Could
be.
be.
I shouldn't be.
Wait,
I'm not
is it
flanked.
because
Yeah, but they should be closer if that's the case.
yeah, I'm like, maybe it's saying that? That's weird. Or maybe it's
You fucking
my God, I think
lying.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, it's because his fucking hair has that range. He literally has a range of 20 with his hair. You are flanked.
Oh, bitch, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's going to be a hit, I'm afraid, because of how fucking long his goddamn hair is.
Whatever.
So he
Hey.
kicks you in the gut.
hey,
Yeah, what's up?
hit me.
What?
This doesn't stop it. This doesn't stop it.
What's hit me do? I see it's in all caps with an exclamation mark.
He looks at Yaren, who isn't Yaren, and he's like, it's you announce to the creature that you are going to pulverize.
This looks like... Oh, it is. This is a feature of Team Plus's Barbarians Plus, which you can get on Pathfinder Infinite for the reasonable price of $750.
Yeah. Yeah.
Continue.
Plug.
taking the attention off your allies and towards you. You demoralize the creature. If demoralize is successful, its frightened condition cannot decrease to less than 1 at the end of its turn until it either uses a hostile action against you or cannot observe or sense you for at least 1 round.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay,
He said,
sure,
stop paying attention to my beautiful twink and look at me.
Okay,
Why is it
go
just
for
a
it.
plus? It says just a +1, so I'm gonna actually use intimidation. 42.
That is going to be a success, yes. So,
Wow.
what do you say to him through your wolfy mouth?
I think that he looks at him and he's like, "You're fucking next."
And Yaren, controlled by his father, does flinch. He really wants to keep this body, please. Okay. And that is his turn. Oh, wait, no, he does hit you, though. Nonetheless, he does hit you.
Yeah, I can't stop that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
So that's going to be 28 damage to you. As he just
Come on,
fucking
hero.
plants a foot into your chest and kicks you down the stairs. For flavor, I think you do just tumble down the stairs and he comes with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Engog's turn. And hissing, shrieking, twisting and twitching, the fucking bundle of hair, it is going to use one of its very strange abilities. And I think it's going to use it on... You know what? I don't like that you can do so much slashing damage to me, Elio.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I think I'm going to punish you now. I'd like you to make me a will save.
Oh god. I'm already frightened, so this is gonna be bad. 40?
40 is just a save.
Okay.
So you're good.
Okay.
But what happens is, nonetheless, you do feel something happening. And you look down, and Elion, your nails are getting a little bit longer. They're growing at a heightened rate. And then a flick of your hair lands in your face. And you realize what's happening. Your hair and nails are growing. For 1 minute, you will have a -2 penalty on perception checks involving vision. And anytime you use an interaction with the interact trait, for example, pulling an item out, you need to make a flat check, DC 5, so pretty low, or fail due to your growing fingernails. This is wild growth. And hey, if you had failed, this would have been so much worse. You would have become... Okay. With its last action, it is going to shift over here to be behind Teo. So it's no longer being flanked.
Okay.
Teo! It's your turn. What do you do? Other than fast heal a little bit.
Well, he does fast heal a little bit, and that is so special. I think I'm gonna attack. He's resistant to piercing, right?
Yes.
Then might it not be a better idea for me to use my regular unarmed with, like, claws?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with my claws.
Oh shit,
Fucking
that's a
48.
crit. Because
Wow.
he's frightened. Because he's frightened from when you scared him to death.
That's really unfortunate, isn't it?
A little bit.
34. Oh shit.
34.
Look at the critical specialization.
Right, yes, and you have, if you'll remember, the Grievous rune on your hand wraps, which means that he has a -4 on his save against your crit specialization, which might slow him. Teo, you slash through this guy, and that's going to be 34 slashing damage, meaning that that's going to trigger his weakness, and that's going to be 49 damage. My god.
Smiles.
And that's going to be, he has a -4 on this. Oh my god.
Oh.
So that's a nat 1.
That really is unfortunate.
Meaning that he is slowed 1 until the end of his next turn. There's no extra effect, but yeah, he's fucked. He's really fucked. He only gets 2 actions next turn. What now, Teo?
I suppose I can attack one more time, but I'm not gonna attack after that.
Okay.
41.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll me that damage.
17 damage.
17 slashing damage. That's going to be 17 plus 15. That is what? 32?
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking great. And now what?
Okay. Can I use Terrifying Transformation?
Sure. Tell me about Terrifying Transformation.
Well, your flesh tears and warps as you transform. This demoralized loses the auditory trait and gains the visual trait. So it would have worked even if they don't speak common.
Fun. So make an intimidation check against both the Saklayat and against Yaren.
33.
Against the Saklayat is going to be a failure just about.
That's fine. I have rolled a 6 like 7 times today. 33.
That's also going to be a fail against Yaren. The two of them are already frightened, so this would have just basically kind of topped them off to be a little longer. But no, they're both keeping in, even as the Saklayat looks really bad.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
And that's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cyril, so you're at death's door.
Yeah.
You have 26 HP, man. What'd you do?
Cyril loves to be open and bleeding all over the place. He would move, but I think that Cyril looks back and he sees that thing is really close. And I think that he whistles to Creature to make a move. He does say that. And boy, Cyril's about to put a whole lot of faith in Elena not letting him fucking die.
Oh, man.
Because he stays where he is.
Okay. So, Creature, one action to move. What's his next action?
Yeah, Creature's gonna unarmed strike. Let's do slashing.
Okay, and that is a 36, which is a hit because he's being flanked. So, Creature comes down with like sharp little knife things around his like forearms. That's 24 plus 15. That's 39 damage to him.
Okay.
And plus some electricity because of overdrive. That's awesome.
Yeah. I always forget. He's also overdriving.
Yeah. The Saklayat is not looking good. Now what?
Creature starts to twitch.
Okay. Why?
Because I said earlier, Creature isn't all meat. He's got stuff inside of him. And one of those things inside of him is bombs.
Beg pardon?
Explode.
Oh. You intentionally take your innovation beyond normal safety limits, making it explode and damage nearby creatures without damaging the innovation, hopefully. The explosion deals 16d6 electricity damage to all creatures in a 5-foot emanation?
Isn't being an inventor beautiful? Isn't the creation of life is a beautiful thing? And Cyril is quite proud of his son, Creature.
God make life, God take it away. That's gonna be... Oh my fucking god, that's... There is no...
The
That is a nat
Cyril
one!
giveth, and the god Cyril taketh. That's
Roll me
unfortunate.
double of 16d6 damage?
That is 100 and... Oh wow, is that 130?
damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Plus 15 because he's weak to this.
Oh my god.
Tell me how this looks.
Well, does Creature survive this?
Yes, he does. He
Okay,
does survive
perfect.
it.
Oh, okay.
My beautiful boy.
He's a little sleepy afterwards.
Yeah. How this looks is part of Creature starts to kind of rumble and bubble a little bit if you're looking at him, and then there's this kind of splice that appears 1/3 like through his body, like from his shoulder down to like his hip, and it just cracks out this electrical light, and there is a fucking explosion that comes from him, and it doesn't quite harm him. It doesn't make him explode, but the electric force that comes from this absolutely just fucking ruins this thing.
Okay. So that is double of that. That is going to be 145 damage. The Saklayat explodes into pieces. Charred hair wafts through this place. But the hair that isn't charred is crawling away. Little strands of hair move like worms across the floor, slithering through the cracks in the bricks, moving towards the mouse holes and everything around it. Fellas, you have 1 round to destroy what is left of the Saklayet, or it will escape and it will return.
Oh, God.
And that is the end of your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that it is now Elion's turn. Elion, you're fatigued, you're drained. Cyril is standing at the end of a foot of stairs as a man is yelling and ranting and preparing to hurt him. The Saklayet is in pieces on the floor, discorporating. You need to be able to destroy it. With this ability, with Discorporate, you know that you're going to need to do area or splash damage to the space that the Saklayet collapsed. And every time you attack that space, you'll need to make a flat check, reducing the DC by 2.
Okay.
Now, luckily you have some abilities that do splash damage. You just happened to multi-class into Alchemist. What luck.
Yeah.
And yet, as you reach for your pockets, your fingernails are growing longer and longer, and it's hard to unscrew the bottle. And if you fail, then Cyril will be victim to whatever Yaren does next.
Okay. Well, this is a lot of pressure. Quick bomber, bottle sunlight, question mark?
Okay, but you're gonna need to make me a flat check.
Yep, DC 5 flat check. Okay, this is just a 5. This is just a 5. Come on, this is just a fucking 5. Please, 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 please. 11.
That works. Okay, you pop it, you throw it, and you toss it. The bomb explodes. I need you to make me a flat check. Another one. DC 15 now. You might not get them all, but you'll get some of them at least.
Oh, that was a bad time to roll that. That's a 1.
That's a nat 1. The first bomb explodes, but it does not take any of them out.
Damn fingernails.
You have 2 more actions.
Can I use 1 action to live shot Cyril? Elion's a
You
little
could definitely
afraid.
do that.
Yeah, Elion's gonna live shot Cyril, and it's gonna be for 30 healing.
Oh, you are
Godspeed,
beautiful.
Cyril.
And I'm not sure if I can quick bomber again.
You can.
I can. Well, this was my last bottle of sunlight then.
Yeah, you're out of stuff after this.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So first it's a DC 5 again.
Yep.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, there we go.
And
you
then-
pop it, you throw it.
8 for the next one.
That doesn't work, but the DC is now reduced from a 15 to a 13 to an 11.
Yeah.
But it's now the World Ender's turn. It's now Yaren's turn. And Yaren, growling, says, I think I'm having enough of you now. Even if you destroy that body, the hair will grow back. The hair always grows back. I always grow back. And he monologues, of course. Which means that he is going to gain a damage boost. And he is going to cast Chain Lightning.
Oh. No.
Fuck.
That's a DC 40 reflex save. Starting at you, Cyril.
40.
40 is a success. You're going to take half damage, but the lightning charges into Elion. Elion, fortitude save. Reflex save. That's a failure. You're going to take the full thing. Teo.
Okay. Oh,
Come on. Reflex save.
41.
Success. So that's going to be
Oh god. Below 70.
a
Below
lot of
70.
D12s. 45 damage.
Ooh.
So that's 22 to Teo, 22 to Cyril, 45 to Elion. But Cyril, he's going to try kick you again.
Man, fuck off. He tries to kick me, but you failed to account for this.
What do I fail to account for?
I fucking stab him in the leg.
Isn't it so funny? Isn't it so funny to do it?
Not
does
even
Yeah?
with the cattle prod that he has. Cyril takes this bullshit out of his fucking pocket, and it's like this little spike toy. You have no fucking clue what this is or what it could possibly do, but
What?
he slams it into
Okay. Well, let's see. This boosts your AC, right?
Yes.
Using your crafting DC instead of your AC?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Based.
So it's
Your crafting DC is a 39.
damn, that would still hit.
That is a failure, then.
That's beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is so
Life
beautiful.
is beautiful. Cyril, you stop. You jab him with a doohickey, and he goes, "Ah!" and he stumbles back a little bit.
And Cyril just fucking laughs. He's like,
Idiot child.
he's not a child.
Too bad. It is the Saclayette's turn. The Saclayette, he is just going to be crawling away in a million different places. He hasn't gone away yet. It's if Cyril's turn ends that's when he gets away.
Yeah.
Teo, it's your turn. So
Wow.
we need to find a way to catch these hares. I don't suppose you randomly have any way of doing area damage.
Yeah, I think that he's like, oh, they'll like they can handle this. I cannot. I don't know what to do here. And he rushes towards Yaren,
Okay.
and he is going to attack him non-lethally. I don't plan on killing this man. However, that does not mean in the way of absolute Batman, does not mean that I cannot pull out my teeth and bite at him. 40.
A 40 is a hit. Roll me that damage.
40.
40 was the damage. Okay. Oh shit! 40 to hit. 40 damage. Sure.
Yep.
Ow. He takes that shit. And do you have any actions left?
36.
That is a hit. Roll me that damage.
41.
God damn! Jesus! Yeah, you're fucking mauling him. As you
I
bite
am
into
aware.
Yaren, he says, "Let go of me, you disgusting animal!"
He doesn't have a response. It's mostly growling.
That's what you say. Very up.
Low key. Yeah.
Cyril, they're getting away. Cyril, they're getting away. What do you do?
They're not getting away. You said area damage again, right?
Yes, any area damage. The DC is 11.
Kaboom.
Kaboom?
Kaboom.
What's Kaboom do?
Kaboom is explosion, but fucking twice as big.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this an unstable action?
If I can make this unstable, yes.
Yes, it isn't. It's just a massive explode. So because you're using Kaboom, what I'll say is I'll count it as an even lower -2 to the thing, making it a DC 9, not 11. However, you need to have passed the thing first. Okay? So you need to make me that flat check to see if you were able to even use one more unstable action. I think the DC is a 13 now.
13.
That passes literally by the skin of your teeth. And now, as Kaboom happens, as an explosion rips through the chamber. This is a absolutely fucking immense explosion, so the DC is going to be 9. You have to beat a DC 9, or these things get away.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Cyril?
Just a flat 20. 9.
A 9 is literally the DC, god damn you! Cyril, how do you rip apart this room?
It's almost like the first explosion was a warning. And this one was the actual main event. Those like little stripes of lightning that came out of Creature's body, it's all over him, and for a moment it's like, you know that picture of like the being of light sitting at a diner? That's what he looks like, but it's like electricity, and it's visible electricity.
And as Creature is twitching and pulsing, you hear him roar, "Creature!" And a flash of electricity fries up the lap of the hairs.
I will say, technically, I could have used maniacal laughter just for flavor.
Well, hold on. What does maniacal laughter do?
It demoralizes each enemy.
Do you want us to do that just for fun?
I do. And you know,
Fun and laughs.
as Creature explodes
You
at the
gotta
bottom
do
of
it, Riz.
I will. As creature explodes at the bottom of the stairs, Cyril hits the fucking Komida pose and leaning back with his hands out as creature fucking explodes half of this room. Cyril just rears back and he fucking laughs and he says, and he's crazy. He's fucking insane.
And with that, combat is over as Yaren goes, my... And you see those white hairs fall from his head, leaving only black as those curl up and disintegrate. And he's like, get off me! Get off me!
Sorry. He's like in the middle of it and he's like, and he sort of pushes himself back against the wall against the stairs and he's like, sorry.
What was that? What happened?
You were possessed, my friend.
My fucking father.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm sorry for shocking you twice and stabbing you 3 times.
I didn't know that happened.
Well, now you do.
He wipes his mouth and looks down at the destroyed hairs, and he says, fuck. Let's get up there. Let's leave this goddamn place. Stupid. And he's making his way up the stairs, and you three have a moment with each other. Creature limps forward, and he goes, creature, and he kind of bows like he's expecting head pats.
Cyril gives him an awkward pat on the shoulder.
That's enough.
And he's like, yes, you did well, whatever. Oh, fuck that hurt.
Let's get you medical attention as soon as we can.
Yes.
Both of you.
Leo's like, fucking gunblade is like stabbed through the floor. He's just leaning on it like, please. Let's leave.
Lean on
I'll
me.
stitch the both of us up again.
Oh, yeah, great. Yep. Yeah, let's do that.
Why don't we leave the torture chamber first?
Lead us up.
Cyril puts an arm over Theo.
Theo takes both of them, and he, who is actively healing already, starts walking them up. He's like, thank God.
So, maybe you spend some time here, maybe you leave as soon as the storm is over, but you do find out more about what happened at Castle Aengog. Aengog himself, well, they found his grave dug out from the inside. There is no doubt to anyone here as to what happened. His presence seems to have disrupted the building again, causing the many people who died here over his years through neglect. The kitchen staff who ate each other during a particularly bad famine about 200 years ago. You hear about some of the people here being attacked by ghostly servants who died in a mudslide. You actually do hear that Scylla went and hid in a wardrobe, and then when someone tried to get him, he jumped out with a knife and then started crying and apologizing.
Oh,
Why is he so real?
Wow.
he's so funny.
You find out a little while later as well about the Saclayette. You weren't able to figure it out before, but yes, it is an undead. Because you see, a Saclayette is simply too pretty to die. The one thing a vain person fears more than anything is death. Their beautiful looks, their perfect figure, all turned to rotting matter and food for the worms. In a poor person, this just becomes a reality which they must simply live with. To the rich, with their money, makeup, and strange medicine, though, it can be delayed. But not forever, which fuels the fear even more. This is enough to transform some of the most egotistical creatures into Saclayettes in their graves. Shriveling their bodies into nothing, the Saclayette's mass is fed into their hair and nails, which grows to long and unbearable lengths. Saclayettes will generally haunt their former homes, violently expelling those it deems to be intruders. Those the Saclayette finds beautiful, however, it will attempt to infest, plunging its own hair into their scalp and controlling them like puppets. Heralds of Horror, how did you all feel about the story of Aengog? Do you have any sympathy for the monster, or does he deserve the horrible fate he got?
Deserve the horrible fate, like, to double die? No. Like, I don't think that anything deserves to become undead or anything, but, like, he needed to die. He was gonna hurt innocent people.
Well, Cyril has some complex ideas on death and undeath and re-death. I don't quite think Cyril has... I don't think he cares about deserving something.
Mm-hmm.
Life simply happens to you, and unlife simply happens to some people, and it's not up to him or them whether they deserve it or not, because people don't deserve things, they just happen to them. So, well, that's what happened to that guy, and Cyril sure hope that doesn't... He wouldn't wish that upon anybody, but it kind of seems like he was seeking that out to begin with, wasn't he?
Maybe so. But you know, Sun Orchard Elixir technically isn't undead, right? And you'd know all about things that aren't technically undead.
Oh, yes.
And, Elion, how do you feel about this?
The guy was incredibly abusive to his people and the people who work for him. Elion doesn't entirely, like, he doesn't sympathize with this guy. It sucks that he had to experience death again, because Elion's just like, once you die, you should just, stay there. But I can't say that he at all liked the guy, I can't say that he liked the guy at all.
Fair enough. He didn't seem particularly pleasant in the end.
Nope.
Eventually, when new legislators are brought in, the will was destroyed, and he is indeed blood, so it falls upon him to divvy up his father's property. There's really no one else who would be a better pick at this point anyway. Yarin inherits the castle and everything within, and it's his decision as to who gets what. And as a final punishment to his father, he gives the bare minimum to the other nobles, and gives up the estate to the serfs. The castle itself goes to to Miss Wellspot, the head stewardess, and Yarin continues on his travels. He has no intention of letting the idea of his father live on, even through him. He will never have children. Aengog's legacy dies here. But I think you keep in contact. He writes you letters sometimes, and eventually you are invited one day to meet him for a dinner. He's doing well. He asks you of your adventures, you tell him of yours, and you leave the night feeling maybe you'll never see each other again. But as the mad doctor, the gunblade, the wolfman, and the flesh lump walk the roads of Ustalav, the night sky black and the roads muddy, there's just one thing that none of you mentioned, but all saw while you were having dinner with Yarin Enogson, that his hair was prematurely turning white, just like his father.
Oh, God.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Ooh. And I hope you all enjoyed Skin Deep, the tale of the Saclayette. And remember, there are 19 other horror movies for your party to take part in. So ensure that you go to pathfinderinfinite.com for the reasonable price of $9.99. Or if you use the discount code in the show notes to get a 31% discount to make that $6.90, baby. Happy Halloween, all.
Fire.
And don't let the bed bugs bite.
Hey there, I'm Hugh from Podderation. If you liked today's episode, why not check out Tartan Tabletop, a D&D show as Scottish as it sounds. I won't terrify you with my attempt at a Scottish accent, but I can assure you that Tartan Tabletop is some of the funniest tabletop content you will hear all year. Find it wherever you get your podcast.